right, so here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proven ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but no one has ever reached the level of Conor McGregor. And you think he's just a talker. No, there is a ton of substance to everything that he does. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, he said what he was going to do, and he eventually did it. From knocking guys out left and right to becoming a two-division champion, knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. There's just too much to say about the Notorious.
And I'm glad you put it that way, because he is this larger-than-life character, and I think at times people lose sight of just how skilled a martial artist this is. Elite striker, tremendous distance management. Few move better on the feet than Conor McGregor, and he'll look to put those striking skills to good use yet again tonight as Conor McGregor returns here. Conor McGregor, the sport's biggest superstar, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the biggest superstars at mixed martial arts today, former EA Sports cover boy, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Man, though, that BMF title fight feels like a long time ago. What does Gamebred have to do to get on track here tonight?
Well, he's got to get a victory, right? That fight against Nate Diaz was the fight that truly pushed him through the roof. But then it was setback after setback. He has to make adjustments if he wants to win the fight tonight. He's got to use his tremendous boxing and his great takedown defense to allow for him to earn a victory. That's the most important thing right now for Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, he's got a lot of jiu-jitsu skills as well, but ultimately he wants to keep this fight on the feet and showcase his striking skills. Figures to have a pretty significant advantage in that area in this matchup tonight. Jorge Masvidal set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, two of the biggest stars in the sport, Conor McGregor and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. There was a time when UFC President Dana White was reluctant to put this fight together, but mass interest in the fight. As such, the matchup was made.
Well, everybody wants to see it. It's such a good fight. McGregor is so ready to try and solve the Gamebred problem. But in Jorge Masvidal, this is a guy that has drug himself up by the bootstraps to go from just a young kid in Miami to a star in mixed martial arts. He will not give anything to McGregor. This fight stylistically is great, but I also love the story of Masvidal versus McGregor. Let's get rolling. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Wow, vicious uppercut. So more output, at least in the early going. Nice combination there by Conor. Pretty good job to find the striking range there, DC.
Conor is one of the best strikers in the UFC, and it's all because of the way that he manages space. He's a master manipulator in terms of managing the distance.
So So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. This is big. That's big. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. He closes the distance beautifully. He's not a single collar tie.
Masvidal.
There it is again. Look at that. Oh!
Back to the feet. Big right hand. Oh! Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I think... Oh!
Wow, what a fight!
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by McGregor. And now Masvidal's eye is closing up.
Oh, he got it again. Oh, body shot.
Nice liver shot lands. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh, McGregor's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
That hook is bad.
Oh, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard. Oh! He is getting lit up right now, John.
Big right hand there. Just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, your winner by knockout. His bankroll is already pretty fat.